Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading, your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really good. Let's get right into the reading. As always, I like to be open channel for your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, so you get messages that are pure channel for your good. With the good tarot first, I'm going to pull a Celtic cross and we'll clarify with the original tarot. And Cryon Oracle for the end. I think we've got this pretty well shuffled here, Aries. See what's going on for you. Okay. Emperor in reverse. It's your energy, but it definitely is reversed. So, do not feel like yourself. I mean, usually that's kind of what I get from that, is that there's something that's throwing us off. Or there may be a fear to step forward. There may be just a big need to make a strategy, to come up with a strategy. Magician in reverse. The Hanged Man. Queen of Earth. Earth reversed. Fire. Yeah, the Queen of Fire or Queen of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse has the issue. That's saying that there's something that's not courageously stepping forward here. Yeah, light shining on that. There's an imbalance, but somebody's not wanting to take a risk because the strategy is to hold back for fear of a what-if scenario, I think. Let's see, two for the outcome. So you may be shocked. You may be shocked, or you may get upset here at whatever this issue is with the King of Air. The King of Air can be, you know, it can feel like emotional off balance, like something being shocking, or dealing with needing help in something, so having to like hire somebody who's a specialist. It may be something that you're too involved in emotionally, and therefore in order to look at something objectively, maybe hiring somebody. I think maybe that's what's coming out with that. So this is causing a block to a manifestation, and you can change these energies. You can start listening to yourself, being more bold, more brave, because that will bring in balance for you, and you can change this reading. You have the energy of the sun, and it can shed the light on a different part of this outcome that might be something you would rather experience. I think it depends on how you deal with the knowing of that. Emperor in the reverse. The Hanged Man is the challenge to whatever this manifestation is even talking about. In the past, we really just didn't want to get pulled into an argument or something like that, or you know, whatever it is that everybody is upset about. We're not wanting to really participate in that. Feeling like you've made enough self-sacrifice, you've waited long enough. Queen of Earth here could be the issue. It could be about a Capricorn. It could be somebody that represents the matriarch in the family. It can be somebody that's, well, always been really independent, but I think like an integral part of a family here. at the heart of it all. And it might be about home business too. It would be doing really well. I think it's good to stay out of dramas, controlling dramas, meaning there was a narrator on how it went, and it might have not been you, so that might be why you didn't want to join. So, patience. I don't really see much patience here, but I see the possible need for patience. Oh, wow. You have King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Bossing up. I think that we're just no longer conflicted on what it is that we really want to do regarding this King of Pentacle energy and the Queen of Earth. So you've got the two elements of masculine and feminine. I think that that is really meaning, unless you, this is divinely connected couple too, though. So if that's something that you're, talking about, or that you're wondering about. So action is probably what's needed, since the Queen of Wands is showing up in the reverse. I think being large and in charge here, definitely entrepreneur, entrepreneur, probably home business. Maybe it's connecting something with the past here that we used to be conflicted on, that we're no longer conflicted on. Maybe it's about what we really want to manifest for ourselves. Could be Taurus energy, what you're committed to. So what's the Hangman about? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's an attachment to something that didn't work, or to an outcome of something that didn't work quite the way you wanted it to. It may be like coming out of a waiting period where we are conflicted, didn't know what to choose for work situation. Could be Virgo energy, Virgo. Tell me about the Queen of Fire in reverse. Okay. The Emperor in reverse again. The Death card combined with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely saying in order to put an ending here, there has to be a detachment from the way that you want the results to be, because there's a controlling nature here with that. Or it's something in your environment. The energy is of taking advantage of control and inciting fear, control, force. But this is like closure to those attachments, those staying safe. It could also be about building your power, the closing of one cycle. Stop playing it safe. Stop being attached to the way something has to happen. Okay, and move forward. So that was to clarify the Queen of Fire, which makes sense because she is kind of like holding back. But this is saying maybe put an end to doing things just by how you think they should be done. Maybe we should get advice. Yeah, maybe we could get advice. So what's the Two of Earth? What is the off balance here? It might have to do with a commitment. It may have to do with cause and effect type deal. Like this happened because of this. So it might be like an effect. The effect is the off balance of something that was it was truly enlightening or awakening to you. I look at judgment as so many things. Forgiveness, second chances, first aid assist from the spirit realm, confessions, announcements. It's interesting because it's like an announcement of off balance, an announcement of maybe some change that maybe either weren't expecting. I don't know, because it has, I feel like something maybe that wasn't changing is going to, if that makes sense. I think we're changing the outcome halfway through. The Sun is how you feel, Aries. This is really enlightened. Oh, look, and you got the Chariot, seriously. So that is your victory. I'm getting that it's tied in with this Death card and the Judgment. You see the pyramid. I'm also getting like personal power, pyramid of power. Your personal pyramid of power. Your prayer hand. Your prayer shape. The Chariot gets you here. You're enlightened to what path or what road you have to go on. Your intuition is going to tell you which way to go towards success, towards your victory. And that's where you have, so you know that things aren't exactly going to be easy. These are tough things, obstacles to overcome, because there's just your own fears. So yeah, that's not an easy thing. It's letting go of something that you've always either believed in or thought meant more to you than it did. And the Sun, we have the High Priestess, the Hierophant. So a judgment or announcement on this, something not changing. Tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess, tapping into occult or hidden talents or skills that you may have not known, and they surprise you. So surprise talents and skills coming out that you didn't know you had, but that it's being like made to known to you. It's kind of obvious to you that you have certain skills and abilities now that you've probably always had, but just now one of those like awakening to them. Okay, so regrouping about what you want to start thinking about because of so much that you now know is possible. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I got to say that if this is you, you're going to get some sun. You're going to be very happy and look enlightened. Got all the yellow. Enlightened. All right. So what is a shock to us? What is the shock about? The King of... The shock is about a jet. Jeez, something that wasn't clear. That when it gets made clear, it's either shocking or just brings more information to a situation that has no call for fearing it. So no need to fear it. Somebody. Jeez. So yeah, it might catch you. It might be something catches us off guard. What's the King of Air about? Well, you have a lot of not just health, but you have the Sun crowning you, and this is a beautiful reading. Gosh, Aries, you have the Sun surrounding you, Leo energy surrounding you, Cancer energy, Capricorn, Taurus. Now we have Sagittarius. I'm wondering if it's somebody's balance around you. Somebody's balance. Somebody's balance being off. Angels trying to help or stepping in to help. Look at all the angels in your environment right now. Something's divinely directed, divinely guided. The impossible is made possible. There is something shocking that's coming to light that is an enlightening. It will be enlightening. But the Emperor in reverse twice is saying that the sun is shown now on your fears, so now you can fix them by just going through them. So it's no way other than going through it. Focus on the Two of Cups that's here. They may be aces instead of the Three of Cups that you don't have. Okay. Let's pull a Cryon card for you, and I'm going to wrap up your reading. Crazy good reading, but yeah, it was intense reading. Love yourself. Love yourself. Let's see. It's my book. I'm trying to find a book. I have right time or right place, right time on the bottom too. So love yourself says you've got to love yourself first. That is where compassion starts to be generated, which is so pure. Balance and wisdom show, and it radiates from you, and this is how you change the planet, like light worker, balance. Nothing is really going to change with you or this planet until you take care of yourself first. One of the most prevalent attributes of light workers and healers all over the planet is lack of self-worth. If you can't love it, how do you expect anyone else to love you? If you can't love yourself, energies that you project will come right back to you. So if you don't honor yourself, then nobody else will honor you. It's difficult to love and appreciate who you are when so much of the planet tells you you were born dirty, or that you don't matter, or that life itself is cheap. It says, how do we get through that and see ourselves differently? Cryon tells us the truth of who we really are in the following statements. You are born magnificent, and you are here for purpose. You have the Creator inside and the tools you need to change yourself and those around you. This is a great card to pull on a regular basis, reminding you of the most basic truth. Love yourself, and all things around you will start to reflect that and move accordingly with you. You are loved and honored by God. Right place, right time. Says, feel the love of God surge through your heart and to all the cells of your body. Then say, thank you, God, for putting me in the right place at the right time. Right place, right time is equated to the miracle of chance or synchronicity at best. So here is the lesson. If you stop for a moment and feel the love of God for you, then maybe perhaps even swoon at the profoundness of it, then you are prepared to have a startling awareness. Perhaps you are actually sitting in that miracle now. Right place, right time. Where you stand right now might be the perfect place. That might be the lesson. Have you considered that? Can you feel the love that is on you or upon you for right now? Can you consider that you're in a perfect place in this moment? Can you relax and feel perhaps the angels are celebrating you right now? What might happen next? Are you ready? How about this? Anytime you feel the surge of the love of God in your heart and in your cells, you are indeed at the right place at the right time. That's what I got. Sending you love and light, my Aries.